Hi friends, I'm home again, loving life, and I have a BoxyCharm. I've had this for a minute, but when I got it, it was raining. This was all waterlogged, and I thought I'd let it dry out because the lighting was no good anyways. This is my already November, end of November I should say, BoxyCharm. I have to say that I wasn't loving the sneak peeks, but let's go ahead and crack into my box. All right, the first thing I see is this Color.Bug. These were one of the sneak peeks that I wasn't super thrilled about. Essentially is a hair chalk. I really was hoping, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna make this even like a feasible thing that I might use, I think that gold would have been a really great color, but I have white. I have to say that as a redhead, I already have white hairs and I'm constantly pulling them out. So I really don't think that white is the best color to use, but it is a part of this. It is full size, which I don't know. I'm just not super excited about this. Their theme this month was, I think, like glitter, and I think they just kind of took it in a way that I wouldn't have interpreted glitter. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Next up, I have this TARINA Eyelicity, aka a play on words, glitter liner. And I saw this was also part of their sneak peeks. BoxyCharm tends to favor this brand. I have never found anything from this company that I really like, but this is essentially like a pearly, it looks like a pearly liner. Ooh, it is, you can see a little swatch of it there. It is kind of pretty. I think it's kind of strange that there's this much of a gap between where the product starts and the package, but this is all right. I'll get some use out of it, but I would have probably preferred the black. I think the black would have been something that I would have gotten more use out of, but again, this is probably a full size, so that's a pretty good value. What do we have next? Ooh, next up we have a blush. It is from Ofra and it is Paradise Pink. This is pretty sleek packaging. I do like this, and it looks like oh, okay, so I get it. It pops out like this because on the one hand you have a mirror and on the other side you have the blush. Ooh, this feels like it has a nice texture, and it's one of those blushes where it's definitely buildable because I tend to have a heavy hand with blush, so I like that I can build this up. This seems very nice. I like this. This is, again, probably a full-size product, and they've used Ofra in previous boxes before, but I haven't had those boxes, so I'm excited to try this. And then I have something from, I think it's MicaBeauty. What is it? It is an eye primer. Ooh, another one of these. Okay. I got something like this in my Ipsy bag. What color is this? It doesn't seem to be colored, or have a color name, but it seems like it has some kind of color. Ooh, it's like it's nice and creamy. Oh, it looks like it would almost, you can't really tell on my hand, maybe you can because I'm super pale, but it almost looks like it would neutralize. So if you had like discoloration or like veins on your eyelids, it looks like this would neutralize that. So I'm excited to try this. This is a really cool product. So I'm excited about this. This is, I think, really phenomenal. And I love primers in general, eye primers, face primers. I think they're phenomenal products. And then the last thing I have is this Bellapierre Cosmetics. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've seen this featured in Ipsy and Birchbox before. This is in the color Relectance, which, oh, it's got a little bit of a seal on it. Okay, so this is the color. It's like a mossy green shimmery color. It has this little packaging here where it has the 3 dots, and that I find sometimes challenging to get the shadow out. Like right now I'm having a hard time getting some of it out, but it looks like a pretty decent color. I don't know about you guys, I tend to struggle sometimes with single eyeshadows just because I'm so used to palettes, and I feel like palettes tend to be pre-programmed for me to be able to make looks from. So this will be interesting. And that is my BoxyCharm. Yeah, you know, I have to say that I think the thing I'm most excited about is the eye primer and the blush. I think these are really great. But I really don't care for the white hair chalk. I mean, I don't want to look like an old lady until I'm actually an old lady. This I think is just okay, and I could, you know, take or leave my eyeshadow here, mostly just because of the color. I don't know if I'll use much of a like a mossy green shimmery color. But that's it for BoxyCharm. I have to say the past 2 months have been kind of lackluster with BoxyCharm, and I've been on the fence about canceling, but then recently they released a December sneak peek, and they are offering the Coastal, I think it's Coastal Scents. Yeah, I believe it's Coastal Scents Reveal Palette. I already have the Reveal palette, but I will tell you guys, if you want something like a naked palette that isn't as expensive as a naked palette, this would be a great time to sign up for BoxyCharm, and they're doing a system right now where you can skip the wait. So I'll put my referral down below if you want to sign up, because I love the Reveal palette, and even though I already have it, what I'll probably do is I'll probably end up giving it or gifting it, or even try to trade it for the Revealed 2. But I think that's a really great value. I really, really like the palette, and it's essentially the cost of the box. So if you want essentially to pay the price of the palette plus get extra goodies, I would totally recommend it. But that's it for me. If you guys got BoxyCharm, let me know your thoughts below. If you are all about the, you know, glittery liner and the hair chalk, let me know, because I just feel like it wasn't the best use of the theme. It kind of was, to me, kind of like an obvious choice, and I would have preferred something a little bit different. But that's it for me, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.